What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Billy Carson here, Forbidden Knowledge. You see where I'm at? I'm live in Akrotiri at an ancient Atlantean city that was buried by volcanic ash. And yes, I have to wear a mask here. If I don't wear a mask in here, I will be kicked out. So I have on my Forbidden Knowledge TV mask, as you can see. Gotta always represent. If you're gonna make you do something, then make sure you damn well brand yourself and get your shameless plugs in. Alright? You see this? This is an ancient city that was buried in ash by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history. Another one didn't erupt this large until Krakatoa, I believe in the 1800s. But this particular eruption is linked to a very special event. This is a city that now is about maybe 25% uncovered. I'm down in the archaeological site, been here for a few hours already, getting some great 4K footage and documenting everything here. And the life and times of these people is really amazing. You can see the construction techniques that they have here were just incredible. Gigantic stone blocks put together with no mortar, stacked on top of each other with incredible precision. We saw rebar, steel rebar, inside of solid concrete blocks for reinforcement against earthquakes and high winds. That's just incredible. Let me switch this camera around for a second. Let me zoom in here. You're looking at 4,000-year-old construction. Incredible. You can even see a staircase over here. This house, this was a multi-story house. Now, the houses here were only, the houses here now in the current era, are only allowed to be one story. They get built in a stacked format, kind of like how you see in a movie theater. You have rows of chairs. So every house here is only really one story, and the one above it is built directly into the side of the volcano. That's because back then, in this time period, with this volcanic eruption, they realized that the people here were building 4-story houses. And when the volcano erupted and the ground shook, these houses obviously had a catastrophic event that caused them to collapse and be buried in ash. So since this volcanic eruption, houses here have never been built more than one story. And there's a height restriction here for building, for houses, for commercial buildings. They don't want them built too high because of earthquakes. So, like I was saying, there's a very special event that this was linked to. And this event that was linked to this volcanic eruption has to do with a biblical tale, which ends up being true. Many of you who have been following me for years have heard me talk about this. The fact that Moses, first of all, he didn't cross the Red Sea. That's a mistranslation. He crossed the Sea of Reeds. If you read the original translations, in the root words, you come up with the Sea of Reeds, which is near the Red Sea and much closer, a much smaller sea, easier to cross. However, according to the peoples here, the eruption caused a massive tsunami which went all the way into that region and sucked all of the water out of the Red Sea and the Sea of Reeds, making them dry. Which, if you've ever seen what a tsunami does, it sucks the water away from a coastline, allowing those people, if they were there at that time, which supposedly they were according to the writings here, to walk across on dry land, and then later allowing millions of tons of water to come crashing back in, killing anyone who was standing in that seabed. So it's all linked, very, very well linked. And in my opinion, Moses was most likely Akhenaten, Pharaoh Akhenaten, who was kicked out of Egypt, and his new followers who followed along with him, because he was ushering monotheism, which is a one God religion, whereas the Egyptians believed in multiple gods. And Akhenaten was under the control and order of Amun-Ra. Okay, so that's a whole nother story. Maybe I need to make that into a podcast for you guys. Probably do that for you. Let me swing this around again, let you look at this area. This is now probably, like I said, about 25% uncovered. And it's an incredible archaeological site. Spent the day here going through everything, making a whole series on this, linking these ancient cities that have ancient ties and linking it all together, showing once again that the Atlanteans were a global civilization. It wasn't just a ringed city. The ringed city was one of many capitals on Earth, and this city was another capital. We found evidence of advanced plumbing. We found toilets on second floors that have flushing, the ability to flush from the second floor. Not only could they flush, but they also had the capability of sucking out the smell of the poop out of the house and down into a underground opening so that nobody could smell it. They had steel rebar beams inside of solid poured concrete. They used megalithic stone along with what we would consider today modern construction techniques. Just an advanced city out here in Akrotiri, near the Black Beach, or they call it the Red Beach. I call it the Black Beach because the sand is black, which I'm going to head to next. So, like I like to do, guys, you know, I like to mix a little business with pleasure. I get to spend some time in Santorini, Athens, Greece, but at the same time, I'm out here working, creating new footage, creating new content, getting all the information, getting the indigenous history and stories from people, the homegrown guide that took us around today for some time. Right now, everyone that was here, they decided to go down to the beach, and me and my director of operations, we decided to stay here and work. So we're grinding. We gave up beach time for work time right now. Because why? Getting this information is 10,000 times more important than going to the beach right now. This is how many hours was this flight? 12 hours? 12-hour flight to get out here. So you don't fly 12 hours and then short circuit yourself because you want to have fun. Sometimes when you want to do real research and you want to get real information and you want to gain real knowledge, you have to sacrifice. It takes sacrifices to get what you want. If you're not willing to sacrifice, you'll never be the best. You'll never be elite. And so that's what it's all about. So we got a lot of great 4K footage here. I can't wait to get it all produced and get it out to you guys. It'll be on Forbidden Knowledge TV. This is massive. They had to put a cover over us because the wind erosion would destroy this archaeological dig. They're still digging this thing out. So there's a lot more digging to go. It's very precise. Every stone has to be marked. Every area has to be completely scanned and marked. They have to know where everything went and why, so they can reconstruct this place properly. So it's a very tedious, very slow process. It takes years. It'll take years to finish this. Years. Maybe 2 more decades before this is even done. A lot of work. So I'll be coming back over and over again over time, documenting more and more discoveries here at this ancient Atlantean city in Santorini. I wanted to bring it to you guys. If you haven't subscribed to Forbidden Knowledge TV, make sure you go on there, guys. forbiddenknowledge.tv online. Go to Roku, Amazon Fire TV. You can go on the internet at forbiddenknowledge.tv. Your iOS App Store, Android Store, Google Play. Look for Forbidden Knowledge TV. Get the free app. Get the free trial. Use coupon code 30 days free. Try us out for 30 days. 5,000 shows up there now, and bring you a lot more high quality 4K content. All right. And by the way, thanks everyone for coming on Meditation Monday. We had 800 people on Meditation Monday, and now I think a total of how many people have watched Meditation Monday now? Let's get some stats here for you guys. We used to only have 30 people on there when we first started. Now we've got on Meditation Monday, the most recent one, 3.1 thousand people went to Meditation Monday, listened to Meditation Monday. So we're going to keep building that, okay? We're going to be building that. Yes, somebody said, do you find art there? Yeah, there's a lot of art here. There's art painted into the walls on the inside of some of the buildings. Pottery has art on it. They are painting depictions of themselves going fishing. You can even see some of the looms that they use to create the sails. A lot of amazing stuff here. A lot of amazing stuff. It's an amazing site. So a lot of great information, a lot of great footage coming to you very, very soon. I'm going to show you one more thing here. Look at the quality of this construction. Those stones are massive. I mean, I'm a good distance away. Perfectly stacked, no mortar. And even if the stone is in an angle or not in a perfect horizontal line, all of the stones somehow, whatever technique this is, still fit perfectly. Something that you see when you go to Peru, when you go to Egypt. No matter where you go, when you go to these megalithic structures, they always have these oddly shaped and oddly cut stones that still fit together like a glove. Okay guys, my battery's down to about probably 10% now. So I'm going to plug it back into my solar charger. And finish working out here. Forbidden Knowledge, Akrotiri, Greece. Had a lot of great work done in Athens at the Acropolis. And that whole entire Acropolis series is going to be out very soon as well. So I covered the Acropolis, the Parthenon, the Temple of Zeus, Athena's temple, all of that. And now here over at the Akrotiri, at this Atlantean destroyed civilization here. And soon I'll be in Africa, and I'll be going through some civilizations there, showing the link between all of these ancient cities. All right? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting all the time. And I will try to come back live again a little bit later. All right? Peace.